So hopefully this video helps understand what you need to do so the auto PO automation works. Okay, so this is just going to be a short video that shows you how to turn on the automation for the returning as part, which is part of the whole outsourced purchase order feature. So we want to turn on the returning as feature by checking a box and then select which part it returns as. Let's go there. So we're going to go to the part screen. And find a part that you would send to a vendor to get anodized or something. Give me a part number that we could use that you would send to a vendor. Part that you outsource.
Okay.
Got another video on the whole outsourced PO feature. Definitely take a look at that. So this is a part that you send to the vendor, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then under the details tab, we come over here and we change it to outsource. It looks like we did this yesterday. Let's pick a different one. Are any of these good?
Yeah, should all be.
Or maybe you just went through and did the rest of them.
No, I think most of these were outsourced, but they're coming back as a different part still. They're coming back as like.
Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. So if it's outsourced, then the returning as needs to be different than the part that's sending out. That's the problem you have to fix. So returning as needs to be the part that it comes back as. So you need two part numbers, a part number that you send to the vendor. He does his anodizing or whatever he does. And then another part number that he sends back to you. And click save. So you've got to do that to each one of these parts. Go to each one of these parts and see this one returning as is the same as that one. So you need to change the returning as to what it returns as. Then when you create the auto PO and you add it, it will automatically want to return as that. And I've modified, we have a modification to the auto PO report. I don't know if you guys have used that, but it's basically a report that shows you why the auto PO is telling you what to buy. But the auto PO tool doesn't yet, I haven't seen it yet work well with outsourced parts. So we modified the auto PO report to tell you what to put on the PO because you put what's being sent out on the PO, right? And the auto PO report usually puts on the PO what's being returned, and that's not right. So we want what's being sent out on the PO, so what's being returned comes back right. And so yeah, so definitely want to check out our custom report for the custom outsourced modification. But do you know what part you want this to return as? This, it looks like, oh, no, you changed it. That's right. I see the OD instead of the E. And that's an OD instead of an MC.
Yep. We still got to do it on all those.
So is that pretty much your nomenclature is comes back as an OD?
Yeah. These types of parts.
Or is it AD?
No, It's just OD.
Because I don't see that this one has, yeah, nothing's coming up for this one. So maybe you haven't created a part number
Oh,
for this.
yeah.
Yes.
This is kind of jointed with a different part.
How does that work?
Oh,
Now,
that-
just to be clear, the outsourced PO only works with 1-to-1 ratios. So if you're sending one part out and one part is coming back, then you can use the outsourced PO. If you're sending multiple parts out and they're coming back as one, or if you're sending one out and it's coming back as multiple, then you cannot use the outsourced PO. That doesn't work. And then another limitation the outsourced PO feature has in Fishbowl is
So we need like.
either part, the one you send out nor the part that comes back, should have revision level turned on. So hopefully this video helps understand what you need to do so the auto PO automation works. And you don't have to select the returning as part. The returning as part will just automatically appear on the auto PO like it's designed to do.